Okay, this is Ann Komarovsk, reporting to you live, coming to you live from Ravelin Pacifica and PCH at the mobile station. So, I was going to read the news from the Malibu Times, but it's getting pretty wet out here, so I just can't sit around in a car and read the paper. Here, there you go. There. Get a little wet. What's the problem with that? Okay. I'm going to put my headband on. Hold on. Okay, so we're on. Hopefully we're on. I mean, we're getting really wet. This is not even smart. So it's really coming down out here on PCH and Ravelin Pacifica. As you can see the view. I'll pan over a little, and you can see what's going on. So that's the view. Okay, that's the view right now in Malibu. So we're bringing you live coverage. We started early, and we were up on Decker Canyon earlier for a report of a boulder in the road at Mulholland Drive. We did that. We did roundabouts. We did a little story on that. A recorded video in 4K, 120 frames per second, but we can't turn that around quickly. We see a plow here on the road. It looks like a private plow service, not Caltrans. So somebody is pitching it just to see if there's rocks, like a little patrol. So a big shout out to the mobile station for supplying us coffee. I mean, we bought the coffee. We used the bathroom, and now we're here doing a live shot. We're at Ravelin Pacifica and PCH today, and hey, Rick Caruso, I'd read the paper, but it's getting wet. So that's the Malibu Times. So the blessing is the rain. There will be no fires this year. That's the blessing. Rain. So there's another newsman. One of the other crews is going by. So there's two news crews here now. One of them's a frontline truck. Okay, let me pan over a little. Now there's a Verizon mobile unit over here. You might be able to see it. I saw it earlier, right here. That's a big, gigantic hotspot, and it's moving fast. But some of our equipment's not properly configured to take full advantage of it, so that's kind of our bad. But we were getting well over 1,000. If you do a DSL speed set, there's well over 1,000. So we don't really want to get in there. It's really coming down. So let me show you the road again. There you go. That's the live look on PCH today. So there's Canaan Dune Road has all lanes closed because a car took out like 3 telephone poles, bringing down cellular communications and probably other infrastructure. So we were there earlier. Unfortunately, we can't bring you that now because we're out here live. So I'll have to wait for a different time to do that part. Turn it around. But what's wrong with bringing you a shot of the rain? It is indeed a blessing. There will not be a fire season this year. And we can all thank God for that. Thank you, God, for the rain. You know, normally we would go the full length with news and stuff, and I could do some of that, but it's really coming down. Let me see what I can bring up on the phone without endangering our equipment, because nobody wants equipment that doesn't work. So we'll go on Facebook. See what we got here. Any news tips. Okay. Oh, there's Rick. See? Rick? What was Rick doing? Rick? What are you doing, Rick? You're not... Oh, Antonio Villa was Goso or whatever. See, trying to run for governor. Okay? Look at him. Look how he's dressed. He's not out here in the rain. NPP 2026. Ann Komarovsk, your next governor. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to do something real quick. I am going to show you, since we have a little bit of overtime. Let me see if it lets me do it. Okay. Okay. So I'm going handheld. And we're still live. Look at my car. Look at the plate. Isn't that great? NPP 2026. So this is the way it looks from the other side. You see that? That's my little setup. You probably don't get to see much of this. This is probably the part that you want to see the most. So maybe we'll keep it on a little longer. And so I'm able to shoot to a certain distance wirelessly. Not too far away from it. That's my tripod. And that's the blue box, our comms box. You see that? That's communications. This is our communication system. And there's all our phones. Cup of coffee. The computer that's doing the streaming. My hat. Let me talk about the hat. This hat, it's my Dodgers hat. As I predicted, the Dodgers would win. So if I predict the Dodgers would win and go 7 games, then I predict and I pray that I win to be governor of California. So there you go. And this hat is signed by Tommy Lasorda. And I think Tommy would prefer that I was using this hat rather than sitting at home. This is signed by him. And he has covered me today as I use this hat. So more on what we have going on here. So we had the battle of the time, which is a mess. We have at least 3 phones here and the one shooting. So we're able to communicate and stuff. And that's our MacBook Pro, or M1. That's doing the streaming, but it's having a hard time editing. So it's perfect for this job. And that's our comms box. We have the car running. And the reason to do that is to keep the batteries charged and to be able to get out of here in a hurry. So our voltage is 13.1. This is our comms box. Look at all, if you count all the antennas here, and like I said, we're on overtime coverage today. And also I'll show you a little bit more. We're plugged in there, and we have antennas. See them? So technically, what we have is the center thing has 2 antennas. There's 2 there, so we have another one here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 antennas. 10 antennas that are not necessarily hooked up to that Verizon unit back there. because we're like on T-Mobile. It's kind of a mix today. T-Mobile and Sprint. No, Sprint. T-Mobile / Sprint and Verizon. So we have a variety of stuff. But I think we're overtime on our broadcast. And you got to see behind the scenes today. There you go. Behind the scenes in Malibu. So I'm going to end the broadcast because we're overtime and I'm getting very wet. So let's see how we do this. So we go over here and we end broadcast. Okay, well, thank you very much, everybody. See you soon. Bye.